This is Lola Lee T. Hey everyone, how are you guys doing? Welcome to my channel. So Tamar Braxton's best friend, LaTroy, I don't know if I'm saying his name right or wrong. Well, he finally did his Instagram press conference to speak on the situation. He tells us why he was unable to access his Instagram lives. And well, he gave us an update on the current situation, his situation. He said he's no longer a part of the Tamar Braxton tour. And it looks like Tamar is still not following him on Instagram. So something is definitely going on there. He said Chrisean fans have been dragging him. Listen to this.
So just want to make this real quick, get this out of the way. I wanted to do this a few days ago, but let me tell you something. I know that I was like, oh, I don't know Chrisean like that, and I know she made music or whatever, but she makes music. I didn't know that. You know what I'm saying? And apparently she wanted to drop a beat. Chrisean has a bunch of fans, baby, because they have been wearing out. They got my Instagram live blocked for 4 days. So I could not be on Instagram live. So I'm going to say that, like, I know that I didn't know about her and her ringtone, but baby, Chrisean has the fans, honey. So I just want to do this live real quick. This is not going to be a bashing live and like trying to expose people or whatever. I do want to start this live first by saying that I would like to apologize to James Wright Chanel. I want to apologize to him because before I went online on Friday and talked about what happened at the show, I did not ask James, could I say anything? I did tell him I was going to, but I wasn't like, James, is it cool or whatever. I talked to James at that night. Well, I stayed at the venue until like 2 a.m., making sure that everybody was good and everybody was okay. And then when I left, like James getting ready to go to the hospital, I called and talked to James every 30 minutes. And we were FaceTiming. And when I saw him on FaceTime, it had gotten worse. Like his face had gotten worse from the time that I saw him at the venue versus once he was at the hospital. And I really got like angry and frustrated and emotional and maybe like prematurely. I was like, James, I'm gonna call you back. I'm gonna get on Instagram and let everybody know what happens. And I didn't ask him. I told him that I was going to do it. So I do want to apologize to James for that. I've spoken to James every day since this has happened, multiple times a day. James has never said to me that he had a problem with me doing that. But I do want to start that off with apologizing to James publicly if he does feel a way that I said something before he did. So I do want to say that. Then, I've been getting dragged for filth for like the past 4 or 5 days and ain't nobody said nothing, but it is what it is. I know in the comments people were saying, they saw me be like, oh, this is my tour. And people were like, this is not your tour. This is, Tamar's tour. And you whatever, this isn't yours. And I just want to clarify what I mean when I say that this is my tour. This is something that Tamar has said publicly, that this is something her and I planned together, that we had pitched this tour to people. People didn't believe in it. So her and I kind of thugged it out and made this thing happen ourselves. And I just want to clarify, when I say that it's my tour, yes, it's Tamar's name on the ticket and she's singing, but it's parallel to that, it's my name on all the deals. I have had to... So this is not like a real tour. This is a bunch of one-offs we put together to create a tour because nobody believed in having an actual Love Award 10-year anniversary tour. So I have had to personally be in contact with every single venue that has been played and that is going to be played and negotiate with them and set dates and pick dates and talk to them and get the money that she wants and deserves and that she asked for. Has literally been all me. You know what I'm saying? So I have been the promoter in this situation. So just like any other promoter or, people that put shows together, when they talk about things that they created, they be like, oh, this is my show. This is my tour because if it wasn't for them, just like if it wasn't for the artists and their talent, there would not be a tour or a show. So I wanted to clear that up for when I say that. Y'all saw me in the comments like, oh, this is my show. Like, I can't get fired. This is my show, which is true. I don't work for Tamar. I do not work for Tamar. That is a common misconception. I am not a Tamar employee. I am not on anybody's payroll. Okay, I work for myself. And so I just wanted to say that. Clear that up. I'm never, ever, ever going to try to take away from Tamar and her talent. Like, I believed in this when nobody else did. I thought and still think that everybody deserves to experience the Love and War album in its entirety and how great it is and how great she sounds and how great she looks. So when I say this is my tour too, I'm not taking that away from her, but it does have to be acknowledged and it does have to be respected that just like if this tour, if it wasn't for Tamar, this tour wouldn't happen. Just like if it wasn't for me, this tour wouldn't have happened. And Tamar said that. Like, there's tweets of her saying, like, thank Mr. L. Davis for this whole, 10-year anniversary thing. It wouldn't have been anything without him. And so I just want to say that to clarify when I have said in the comments, like, oh, this is my show or whatever. Not trying to take anything away from her.
And now he speaks on the current situation. He talks about leaving the show, but he had just said that he doesn't work for anybody. So I'm just wondering why he's leaving the show, because he seemed very, very passionate about the show.
It's a very unfortunate situation. I'm no longer a part of the tour that I put together. But it is fine. I still want everybody to go. I think it's a great show. I've worked my ass off. I have sacrificed a lot. Time, energy, money, connections. I have worked my ass off. And for anybody that thinks that I would try to sabotage something that I took on for free, okay? There was not a dollar or a dime up front. I actually think at this point, everybody on this tour has made more money than me. But there's just no way that I would want to destroy that or not see that do well. So I just hope that this cloud and shadow that's over it at this point goes away soon. I know everybody's gonna be like, well, why you still talking about it? I told y'all, then people got my Instagram live what's it called? Disabled for 3 to 4 days. Let me tell you, Chrisean's fans do not play. When the Chrisean fans started coming at me, I was like, what did I get myself into? Because I really was not familiar. I was like, I want to address that too. I never said I didn't know her. I didn't know that she did real people performance music. But I was like, oh, like this girl is a big deal. Like the people are really, really, really into her. And got my Instagram live disabled. I said, oh baby, I have spoke out against the wrong. But I don't regret it. I don't regret it at all. I can sleep at night knowing that I feel good about what I did and how I said it. I just don't feel good if it affected James negatively, because he didn't deserve any of that at all. And if my video added to his distress, I do want to apologize to James for that. So everybody, it's the holiday season. I just want everybody to be like Candy and just go fly above all the haters. Everybody just stay prayed up. Again, I hope this cloud over this amazing project that I co-created, which is the Love and War 10-year anniversary tour, continues on and that it does well. And there's nothing else like this that happens when I think they're still continuing on the shows that I booked next month. But that's that on that, everybody. I ain't trying to drag it out. And that's all that I have to say for the Saints and for the people. But if y'all could stop dragging me, y'all been dragging me since Friday. Like, oh my God, y'all not tired? Y'all not tired of dragging me up for telling the truth? And, everybody take care. And I'm going on vacation. I'm mentally already checked out, but mentally and physically checking out as of this. And everybody have a blessed holiday. Thank y'all for coming. Thank me for speaking.
All right, so it is no secret that he is not a fan of Chrisean. He has not been a fan of Chrisean since 2022. I do applaud him for apologizing to James for speaking on his behalf, but all of this does speak to the disorganization and impulsiveness of how the situation was handled, and that is just my humble opinion. And I really think that a public relations person should have handled the situation. That is what they are paid for. And considering the type of show that Tamar has, I'm sure that they must have a public relations person. That is what a public relations person does. And I think that if any legal action was going to be taken, I don't think that Tamar, the stage manager, or LaTroy should have spoke on it. I feel like they should have just let the lawyer handle it, let the legal representation handle that. So with all these people coming out on the internet and speaking on it, it just made things more confusing. It just made things more messy. I don't know. It just seemed just so disorganized and just a mess, like I said. So why do you guys think that this man is really leaving his job that he is so passionate about? Let me know your thoughts, and let me know your thoughts about what he had to say. Before I go, Tamar with some tweets. Thank you so very much for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And if you have any hot tea for me, message me on Instagram. I love you guys. Bye.